Said genius talks, yeah, genius talks. Breaking up the chains, we want the freedom, y'all. I said genius talks, yeah, genius talks. Where everything counts, saying you the boss. Said genius talks, yeah, genius talks. We breaking up the chains, we want the freedom, y'all.
Yo, welcome back to Genius Talk.
We back, baby. Season 3.
Before we get started, man, please hit the notification button, the subscribe button, share, like, comment, do what you do, because we're back like we never left, baby. How's everybody doing today, man? Everybody's looking fancy, man. I'm digging the vibe right now. I mean, shit, it's a fashion show.
I thought we were going to church, so...
It's not even Sunday.
I mean,
no, but I thought it was like Wednesday night service. You don't dress up all the way.
Wednesday night service. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
That would be good.
You just wear like a nice cardigan.
All right. Some leggings.
You know.
It's hoodie season.
The winter boots. Yeah. You know, it's cuffing season.
I thought those were swimming shoes.
No.
New swimming shoes.
I had to ride a stallion earlier, so I put my boots on.
Talking shit.
Okay.
Talking shit.
Yo. So I'm glad everybody's doing good.
Yeah.
So man, we got a lot to talk about today, man.
There's a lot of events going on.
Yeah, there's a lot, man. Let's get into some juicy.
What we got, Jinx?
Thick of the thin. I'm gonna go with the pause.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I'm professional right now, so I'm professional.
Yeah, I know. You're uptight. Relax.
I'm in a professional standpoint right now.
Relax.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's get into the baby, man. A lot of drama going on with him and.
Use a bitch. Oh, what?
Come on.
I don't know, man. I'm indifferent about that shit.
Yeah, how you guys? I mean, listen, the disrespect how he did her on live was crazy. I don't promote that.
I can agree to that.
Now, if you're dealing with, we all dealt with some crazy people in our lives, but
and that's a part of it,
right? And we don't know who's actually who's wrong, who's right. We don't know the full back.
It's all assumptions.
Yeah, it is. You know what I'm saying? But all we know is Danny Lee is she's a side chick right now, right?
Supposedly.
That's what he labeled her.
The grapevine.
But
I mean,
at the end of the day, man, it shouldn't have been broadcasted.
No, that part.
Yeah, personal life is your personal life, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You're already, the baby just got out of some shit. You know what I mean? Like recently. So like to broadcast that in that manner, and it's a child's mother on top of that. If you're a side chick, that's different. That's a child's mother. So like the child gonna have to like.
It's a different level of respect.
Live life knowing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And but again, in his defense though, as a as a man, as a black man, he may feel as if that was the safest bet for him. Right. She didn't want to leave. We don't know what was going on behind the scenes. I don't know if it was any kind of physical violence going on. Right. So he felt probably safer. Like, I mean, broadcast this, keep myself safe, because if any rumors were to come about, everybody's seen what actually happened. Right, so I understand both kind of viewpoints on it. You know what I mean?
So I get that part. Like, I'm going to protect myself in this situation because I have all of this to lose. I get that part. But what I don't condone, you can record that shit for your own purposes, for the police purposes, for court purposes, for anything like that. Record it. Protect yourself. But why dog her out in the process?
No.
Like, why make her seem like she wasn't shit to you when, nigga, she was obviously something more than just a side chick because she has your baby.
No.
Yeah,
like,
you got a baby with side chicks, though. You know what I mean? It's not, that don't...
Yeah, but obviously it was... Look, he probably talked to like 20 different women into getting abortions. He could have... Like... But you thought she was good enough to have your child,
right?
But she's not good enough now to be more than just your side chick. Like, as the mother of your child, you should have a little bit more respect for her.
That's where I stand.
That's where the line is drawn for me. Right
yeah. My thing is just industry relationships. Period, man. Like, I feel like it's so fraudulent sometimes, man. Like, sometimes I feel like it's for clout. Sometimes I feel like it's, for show. Yeah. But then sometimes people be really going through a lot of crazy stuff behind the scenes that we don't even know about. Exactly. Like, we don't know what's going on in between their relationship, like, or what happened prior led up to that. You know what I'm saying? No. But at the end of the day, man, I think it's just like to me, I'm looking at the baby. I'm like, it's kind of a bad look how you degrading women because you just got off degrading the LGBTQ community.
They're gonna come for you for saying that wrong.
Yeah, they probably
LGBTQ,
will, but,
sir.
It wasn't me.
Listen, my
What's the meter
alphabets
sound?
is still scrambled.
My
right?
alphabets.
Alphabets.
Got you,
I
got
say
you.
alphabets with my alphabets.
Enunciate. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? That's my emimication. You know what I mean? That's that good old emimication.
I got you.
I pay for that.
That's that public school.
It's that PS 57 or whatever you mean.
Little mask.
But nah,
but that's my thing though, right? It's just like, man, like you just got into a whole bunch. The last thing you need to do is just disrespecting a shorty. Like, I mean, I get it. Moments be hot sometimes. I get it. Like,
blood be
you want to
boiling.
blow up,
Blood be
yeah.
boiling.
So it's like, but that's why I said we don't know what led up prior to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
there's no rule book, man, to any relationship,
No.
let alone a relationship in the eye of public.
Yeah.
There's no
Yeah.
rule book. So we can criticize, you know what I mean, and judge. But again, we don't know, first of
Yeah.
all, how to even deal with that kind of pressure that they both dealing with. You know what I mean?
Right.
Do we agree? You know what I mean? That's a person, you know what I mean? We all have a different opinions on it. But at the end of the day, if he felt that was the best way to get his point across, by all means. You know what I mean?
Or just like she said, to protect them. Like,
Yeah,
just
Protect yourself, like-
as a man, yeah. So by all means, bro, like when I've done that, I'm private as this. So, you know, I'm definitely not doing that. But you like social media. You may say if you ever was to get big and you was put in a position like that, you know what the fuck you gonna do, bro?
Right.
You know what I mean? At the end of the
Yeah.
day, so it's like it's quick to judge, but nobody knows what's going on.
Eating some cereal or something, but chilling. But I mean,
Oh shit, you never know.
You never know. But yeah, I think that's just crazy, man. Those relationships. But then I want
Hopefully it gets better. Hopefully that
Yeah,
gets better.
you know, we
Praise with them, man.
For
But like
real.
even with like Will Smith and Jada Pinkett, how
Yeah.
people try to dissect and pick apart the
Yeah.
relationship. Again, that's what 20 plus years they've been together. So no matter what the fuck they going through, they working it out,
Right.
And nobody's seeming to praising that.
Well,
you know what I mean?
think that this is like the thing. None of us have any right to judge any of these people's relationships because we all go through our own shit and we get mad when people judge, like when our friends are like, "Ugh, that's what you're doing." So
and they
outside
backyard is fucked up too, though. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, exactly. Like it is the people who try to give you the best advice who are going through
the
more
worst
shit than
worse
you.
shit, yeah.
And so I'm not saying we are here to judge anybody.
No facts, we not.
Like, but just keep your shit private.
Right.
Like that.
As best as you can. Right.
Especially if you're in the public eye. Why? Like, why put it out there for the world to see?
No shit.
Like, protect yourself, but don't put it out there for the world to see.
Right, and even as black men, we go into the Young Dolph situation, as you were saying, as you wanted to mention on this episode, like that's tragic. You know what I mean? What happened to Young Dolph? What happened to Nipsey Hussle? Is like it happens in our own
Too
communities
often
by us.
Too often.
You know what I mean? Go elaborate on that.
I think, yeah, and it's just crazy that you work so hard to make it out where you came from. Like some people came from really nothing. Some people built the foundation where they at, and then you come out and you're really like, you're coming to support a local cookie store that you love to go to, and you're about to give out turkeys a few hours prior. You know what I'm saying? So you're preparing to give back to your community and really do good, and
in your own community,
in your own community, and then you get blazed up. You know what I'm saying? At the cookie store, and it's just like, for what though? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for what? Like
for clout, for jealousy, for envy, like. And that's all it comes down to is people can't accept the fact that someone else is doing better than them. Like this guy had what did he do to you?
Yeah.
Like what made you decide one day to wake up like, oh, I'm gonna take him out today?
At the end of the day, I understand beef, man.
Yeah,
you don't know. Understand beef. Nobody's perfect.
No,
you know
I don't understand beef. I don't understand beef that takes it to the point where you want to kill somebody. I understand you not liking someone and disagreeing with someone. Cool, stay the hell away from me. But you getting to the point where I'm going to kill you based off of something you said, you need to get right with yourself.
Have you ever lived the street life though?
I haven't lived the street life.
It's a whole different lifestyle.
No, but this is why people glorify the street life for what?
Not real niggas. I don't even mean to say the word nigga, but man, not real street people. No real street person's gonna glorify it. It is what it is, and they gonna make the most situation. That's the fucked up situation they're in.
Yeah,
nobody glorified it. It's just the life they gotta live.
And you every means to survive. I understand that 100%. But what I don't understand is bringing more violence back to your community and taking someone out based off of jealousy. Yeah, it's the
jealousy.
stupidest thing ever.
Indeed.
I don't get it.
And, well, the thing is when you grow up in the streets, it's always gonna be jealousy and envy and all that comes with that. But the streets there's no rules to the streets. That's the thing, and it doesn't matter where you at, who you with, obviously, because you look at Nipsey, you look at you know what I mean, young Dolph, they were all in their own communities, in their own place, supporting,
giving back,
and trying to really make a difference, you know, going through their day. But I just feel like I don't want it to come to the point where it's like, because then when these people that are from your community and they move out, then people are like, oh, he's fake.
You acting different. You change.
Yeah, like
you have to move different.
You don't show your city love. Nobody respects you. You know what I'm saying? But then when you come back, it's like that's what you getting yourself into. It's like
it's a double-edged sword. Double-edged sword.
Exactly. And it's tough, man, because it's like, yo, like really, they be like, the streets ain't no joke, man. And like you said, when you call street people whatever, that there's beef that's within beef that people don't even know of. You see what I'm saying? So he knew he probably has some issues there, but he still chose to go there.
He chose to die on the sword. You know what I mean? As a real man supposed to. He died on the sword. That is what it is.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Manner, but
and he's just like, yo, I'm just doing this for the community. And then, you know what I mean, giving out turkeys, Thanksgiving coming up. There's probably a lot of families in this community that don't have it. And I'm giving them out to them to, you know, to bless them for my stuff, you know. But
that's crazy.
It's just still, when you still look at it, you still took away somebody's son, you still took away somebody's family,
a father, a husband.
Yeah, like
tragedy.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah, and he saved. People don't understand. He saved 100, more than maybe 100 businesses that were going out of business. You know what I mean? And that's his way of giving back. So no matter how you felt about dude, he's a respectable man. You know what I mean? And like you said, he's a father, he's a husband. You know what I mean? And unfortunately, you know what I mean, he's been taken away from his kid's life.
Right.
And it's horrible.
It's sad.
Well, and they said every year of his children's birthday, he bought them a house.
Yeah.
He didn't buy them anything that, a toy. It's gonna depreciate the second.
Longevity,
he wanted his kids to have a legacy,
and they
something
will.
and
they're going to, and they're going to.
And props to him, like, he tried to go back to give to his community. He tried to give to his kids, and most of the houses he bought were in Memphis, because he wanted his kids to come back and still give back to the city.
And that's why I applaud Kanye. No matter how you flip that man or make him out to seem, he's working for a big cause, like with the whole Larry Hoover situation, man. Larry Hoover's a gangbanger, whatever you call him. At the end of the day, he's what kept that community safe. When Larry Hoover was out, Chicago wasn't as crazy as it is now. You know what I mean? So we need those gangbangers. We need those respected members of our community to keep our fucking community together. And we kind of lose sight of that. You know what I mean? We lose sight of that, man. And we allow other people to dissect us from within. This is our community. Let's stand the fuck up for our people, because nobody else is not.
That part.
It ain't us.
Well, and my thing is, especially if you having issues with police, you know what I'm saying, and you're having trust issues with the police in the community, but then you got other people in the community that can get that respect and hold down all that stuff. So you take them out, but then you want to get mad at the police. You know what I'm saying?
We do it to ourselves.
So it's like a whole full circle. It just keeps on coming back, and it's just sad, man. So rest in peace, man.
Young Dolph.
Rest in peace, Dolph. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
You know, condolences to his family and to his children. Hopefully, you know.
Facts. And I want to get into another relationship joint. Freaking Summer Walker, man, London on the track. I mean, listen.
We got London on the track,
man. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. He's probably sad right now because he got a whole album dogging him right now.
Man, he getting paid off his diss tracks.
I mean,
genius, really.
A portion of it, because you remember, it's not his deal. He's not signed. All the money is not really coming from.
No, he produced them tracks.
No, he didn't produce most of those tracks.
Some of them, yeah. So he's getting paid off his diss tracks.
But that's what I'm saying though, is that he's on a record deal.
He's stupid.
But I mean, that situation is crazy. But
I don't know too much about the situation, so I can't speak.
Look,
I don't know too much about it.
I applaud Summer Walker for putting her pain in her music.
I love
as you should. Tory Lanez did it. You know, Drake has done it. I believe that is the classic thing. Don't let somebody else tell your story. You tell your story.
That's facts. The way you want it. The way you
exactly. Like, let people know your side of things.
Indeed.
And a lot of people were telling her, oh, she's crazy, especially some of his other baby mamas. Oh, she don't know what she's talking about. He's always been there for his kids. And then, 2 days later, they're like, nah, he really ain't never been there for his kids. He just promised me $5,000 and then hand the money.
I didn't even hear that.
Like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, like, and that's the sad part. Like, when you have multiple baby mamas in a situation like that, if y'all are all going through the same thing, why are you going to dog the next one?
It don't make you look any better.
No, you just as low as her.
It don't make you look any
he
better.
don't give two shits about you more than he does her. Like, let's keep it 100.
He got 4 side pieces. That's all I look at.
And that's why she said 4 baby mamas.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
four piece. That's a 4 piece from Popeyes. He got one of those with a biscuit.
2 pieces and a biscuit.
Facts, on a Tuesday for real.
Yo,
but that's just crazy, man. I always just find it that like it's just sad for each party to go through all that. But you know, at the end of the day, man, it's another like we all go through these situations at some point in time, or like been through situations like this time. So you can't really, I can't be too upset about it. I'm just like, I mean, bro, like. She aired out your business.
All
like
of
she
it.
aired you out. Like, you know
All
what I'm
of
saying?
it.
So like how you counteract with that? You gonna make a beat about that
she
or what?
said, I build you up, I held you down, and then nigga, you gonna dog me?
Yeah,
That's real shit.
man.
At the end of the day,
Bye.
For all the baby mamas, man, ain't nothing wrong with it because there's always light at the end of the tunnel. Look at Ciara.
Yeah.
She made a way. You know what I mean? And she
Yeah.
believes in herself to make that way. You know what I mean? And now she lives a beautiful
Lavishly.
life with a great family, man. So
And an amazing husband who treats her
man,
well. So
yeah, go above and beyond.
Yeah.
That's just-
you
it's
can always
supposed
be somebody else's baby mama.
to. Or wife. Or wife. You know what I mean?
Or wife,
Whichever you
Always
prefer.
have to be.
Whichever you prefer.
Not all of those baby mamas is Sierra,
Yeah,
okay?
that's real shit. No, that's real shit. That's a
facts,
fact.
yeah.
Some of them, they're not deserving of wifey.
That's a fucking fact. I
And I'm
agree.
just putting it out there, ladies.
agree.
Like,
That's
you
true.
can't always expect that, oh, I'm the best. I'm white. No, you gotta do some other
What
shit
the fuck
than
you
just have
doing?
a baby.
Yeah, real shit.
Like,
real shit.
Let's just keep it 100.
And you can't be on social media trying to brag about how the type
No.
of person you are. You just got to do it within your
Did-
character. When you do things within your character,
That's what's
that
honest.
speaks for itself. Because
Yeah.
then people can speak for you for that. You know what I mean? It
Anything
doesn't
that
have
you
to
see
be-
on social media,
Yeah,
90%
it's just
of it is
portraying
fake and
all
for
that
clout.
wrong stuff.
Yeah,
But
so-
I want to get into another tragedy, man. Astro
Yeah, I was
World,
thinking,
man.
yeah.
Astro World is the craziest. I think we got like 10 people confirmed
'Cause the
dead. A lot
9-year-old
of
boy
people
passed.
still, still people that are injured from it and going through stuff. And he's facing a $2 billion
I seen that.
lawsuit, man.
Him and the people, yeah.
Him and his people. Drake is involved with that. You got Apple Music involved with that.
Yeah, and they were saying
Everybody,
people getting
like-
like fentanyl shots. Somebody was like, is
Yeah.
that accurate though?
No, they confirmed. I think one security guard did, but
A
they
security guard
didn't-
gave someone a fentanyl.
No,
No,
so it was the security guard who had said he was poked in the neck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and when they revived him and like, cause he fainted and he was
Yeah.
out.
Word,
Like they were doing
word.
CPR on him, and when they interviewed him at the hospital, he was like, "Someone poked me in my neck with something."
Yeah, he didn't know
Like,
what it was. Yeah,
Didn't know what it was.
Test him, drug test him on
Yeah.
anything. Now, did it or no?
So that's the thing.
Yeah.
If people are saying I'm being poked in the neck by something,
Yeah.
you would think you would give everybody a drug test.
Yeah.
Everybody.
That's what I'm assuming.
That's 50,000 people. That's too many.
Yeah,
too many drugs.
But if it's
Right.
but
It's
it's
many
a $2
drug
billion
tests.
lawsuit.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
yeah,
so if you're
got that.
holding people for questioning, like, hey, can you submit to a drug test? We need to know what the hell was going on.
Real shit.
If somebody's
I
really
agree.
doing shit like that,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, that's crazy.
like there was people who
But
died.
but my thing is like, who brings a 9-year-old to that type of concert?
No,
Like
see,
that's my thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's bad parenting right there.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? You
that's-
bring in your child to a Travis Scott. Everybody knows Travis Scott's concerts are wild. They're not made for young kids.
No.
Like even the 14-year-old. I mean, a 14-year-old, even though he's 14, he's probably statured as he's little. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he's
Yeah.
like an adult 14 type of thing. You know
well,
what
see,
I mean?
and I
Like,
think that there's such a fine line with it because you want your children to be able to experience certain things like that,
right.
and that's their favorite artist. I understand that.
Right.
There's limits to it. Okay, we can go, but
Right.
you're not going in the mosh pit.
Yeah.
We can go,
You're
but
not
we're
going
gonna
to the
be in.
trenches.
But we're gonna be in
Like,
the
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
But for that child to be in the middle of all of that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But who's to say that the child wasn't just pushed up there?
Yeah,
And,
You know,
and
he
it's
probably did
possible.
start off in the
And
back
it's
and then-
possible because 50,000 people. And
Yeah,
if,
you don't know.
And
Yeah.
if 20,000 are pushing, you can't fucking move
You can't,
nowhere.
man.
You can't control
Like,
none of
no.
that.
Probably got lost,
But,
man,
but that's
unfortunately.
what I'm saying is just like that's the type of thing. It's just like obviously it has to be more controlled. It has to be, you know what I mean?
So do you
Staff has
think
to
that
be-
Travis Scott is responsible for not stopping any part of it?
I don't think
And
he is
50,000 people, he
because
probably didn't even know.
that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
Like, you know what I mean?
that's-
Like,
I can only imagine performing everything going on, sound check. You're going through loud. You got the extra animated stuff you got going on. You know what I mean? The fire and all this crazy stuff going on. Like, I believe you're not gonna hear people say, like, saying help. You don't know what they're saying.
And
you know what I'm saying?
People and
screaming a bunch of different things. People are screaming help. Some people are cheering.
You don't know if the help is like shit. You don't know. You know what I mean? You just don't know, man. So I wouldn't hold them accountable to that.
It's just
it's tough.
Like
man.
with that too, it's just like it's a fine line.
Yeah,
because if he knows that his concerts are that rowdy, I think that is his responsibility. Like,
but look at Michael Jackson. It's Michael Jackson concerts were
crazy. Prince,
but you know,
crazy.
But you know what? They weren't as televised as it is now.
No, I think back then was worse though.
You hear stories about it, but it wasn't as televised as it is now.
Now you seen grown ass men fall out for Michael Jackson. He don't say nothing. Mike used to be.
No, because Mike went like
Mike looked at you. Mike looked at you. And Prince was like, oh my God.
And they were dropping like flies.
Yeah.
So, but no, if people were to die, say, you know, God forbid, people were to die, Michael Jackson, nobody gonna hold Michael Jackson accountable for that.
Yeah.
No, I don't think that he should be held accountable, but I think that knowing how his concerts go and knowing how things go, because there's even people like a J. Cole concert or stuff like that, people get rowdy.
Yeah.
But as the artist, it's your responsibility to be like, yo, if shit gets too crazy and you see somebody struggling, pick them up and like
let me
try to help them. Like,
I think, and unfortunately, again, I'm not agreeing on dismissing what happened, but I think it needed to take something like this for artists to be more mindful
of it.
Concerts that are this big, make sure we have double the security, make sure that we are actually looking, you know what I mean, and surveilling the audience. So you know, it needed this kind of needed to happen, unfortunately, so that artists can't be more mindful of how to move. So like nothing like this happened before.
Right? Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, how would he supposed to know? Like, yo, you know, it never happened. So it happened. How he moved now, he's going to be held accountable now. Any artist, how they move now will be held accountable moving forth. And that's what it is for me personally.
They just got to be. It needs to be communication on all levels with that. And that's just gonna say. I mean, unfortunately, it's sad. You know, prayers to the families,
condolences to the families,
of course,
all that.
Of course.
But you know, it's a sad situation. But you know, it does need to be a little bit more controlled. I feel like because those outdoor festival types. They get live. There's no. It's not seating area. It's not like going to the Pepsi Center or
I've never been.
You know
what
I mean? Like where you can sit down and actually.
No, it's crazy.
You know, be there. It gets live. I mean, think about it, bro. We all used to go to the club and they used to be all cool music, and then what happens when they start playing that hood music? Everybody goes.
We some head busters. We some head busters.
Yo, everybody used to be. Everybody, bro, people are grabbing their drinks like, oh, this is the song. Hold on. Everybody going to the middle. Like going to the middle and then, like, you know what I mean, going crazy. Like just
I've gotten a busted lip a time or two.
Bro, shit get real. Shit get real.
No, if you buck,
shit get real with that,
bro.
Yo, nigga,
crazy. Like that's how altercations have started. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, and I get it. It's just you have to be mindful, and parents, please be mindful of where your child is going and what type of event it is.
Real shit.
Children like that should be supervised at all times. I don't care if you're 14, 15. If you are under the age of 18, you need to be some type of supervised. Right. Like, because stuff like this happens. Accidents happen, and this unfortunately was a tragic accident.
Right. And I just think but I mean, concerts are just dope in general. I've been to a few festivals where it does get a little wild and it gets crazy, like because you can have a calm section and then you can have a little section that's buck wild, and then outside of that is a calm section, and it's just spread out everywhere. So it's like wow, but I mean, you just got to be careful to me. So
that's a great current event episode, man. Great current event episode.
Hey, this is Genius Talks, man. We'll be back again. Holla.
We out, baby.
Subscribe, hit the notification button. Don't forget.
Genius Talks. Yeah, Genius Talks. Breaking up the chains, we want the freedom, y'all. I said Genius Talks. Yeah, Genius Talks. Where everything counts and you the